Yeah, that was also.
You remember that?
Yeah, because that's another touch point with us. Because I wanted Nivea on our Nivea, so
that would have been great.
It would have been amazing.
I was about to do it.
It was close.
And
we sound crazy.
He is one half of the duo Louis York and an award-winning songwriter.
Yes, sir. It's Claude Kelly.
He is award-winning songwriter and other half of the dynamic duo Louis York.
What's up, y'all? It's Chuck Harmony.
Music executive and Renaissance man.
Hey, it's Billionaire.
Music aficionado.
What's up? It's Timon Bacon from Macon.
We Sound Crazy is your official backstage pass to all things music and culture.
Your boy Billionaire's in the building. We got a special guest.
You ain't even ready. What's up, y'all? Claude Kelly is in the building.
Hey, Chuck Harmony is in the building.
What up, y'all? Bacon from Macon is in the building.
But the energy is in the building right now.
The energy is on my land.
On my land.
We got a singer, songwriter, Grammy nominee. She's also a television star these days as well. And all-around boss. We're talking about Nivea's in the building. Make some noise.
We're so happy you're here.
Thank you.
Your energy just feels good.
Y'all energy is good.
I can tell you love music.
I do. I was like trying to contain myself.
No, don't contain yourself.
Especially when that Jodeci came.
I almost lost a tooth. And make it
Jodeci.
I love
Jodeci is special.
Well, I was raised in the church. You know, they bring that churchy sound. And my mom, you know, I had recipes, uncles, a lot of men in the family who also sing. So I don't know, it's just a familiar spirit, if you will. And I was in middle school, child. We was Mary J. and Jodeci down. And it just brings back a time when my daddy say was begging that. But it was a different era of that. Like it wasn't like Sam Cooke. It was like in that time, our version of the pleading for love songs. But the lyricism, the bridges, and the changes and chords and stuff, like that's why I love Jodeci. And them damn harmonies were out of sight.
Yes.
So it's still to this day giving me like,
they're still the blueprint. Like, because they were able to give you great songs with the emotion in there.
Right.
We're still looking for it today.
Right, because sometimes it can come off lame. It's like, shut up. But they made it cool. They made it cool. Yes.
Do you think it's the music, or do you think it's the music and the image that
I think it's both. I think one, I don't know. It's just a hard one. Sometimes it does depend on the type of music. Sometimes the music will sell itself. But because they were so branded as with the image, like making it super thugged out, but we singing love songs, that like the brand, honey, when you got a brand, that's how you can ensure some gonna make some money or make an impact. And a lot of times, unfortunately, seeing is believing for a lot of people. So when you can put an image to something you like, it's connecting the senses in general, just like when you like some good ass food.
You gotta look good, smell good.
It's harder for you, bro. And I think that's what Jodeci embodies, like just a real stamp on. I get what that is, and either you like it or you don't.
I love that.
Who don't love it? You crazy if you don't love Jodeci.
Some people.
They have ears attached to their ears. But I wouldn't believe, I wouldn't be shocked if you could just slice it right off and they don't feel nothing.
Because there's some people, like if you don't, I'm not saying you got to be a super fan, right?
Right.
But if you don't see the greatness in Jodeci, I'm side eyeing you at least. Like,
I mean, like my mama always said, it take all kinds to make a world, baby. And when I tell you it's different strokes for different folks, so I'm like, how in the hell can you say that this is great?
Right.
And somebody may feel the same way about something that I feel great about. So you got to respect it for that and be like, you know what? I'm so glad I don't hear what you hear, bro.
If you're introducing somebody to Jodeci, which album out of their catalog would you give them?
I would give Diary of a Mad Band because I feel like the first, I don't want to call it Stay, but what's it Stay? The blue one.
Forever
My Lady. Forever My Lady, I think was so you had to be there.
Yeah.
It was just like, in Atlanta, we grew up with like girls and guys, but girls, it was more of a like, ooh, thing. We wore baggy clothes and Eastland boots and like Nautica shirts. It was like a movement, like with Escape and TLC. So it was just an energy you have to be there. I think Diary of a Mad Band more so displayed R&B music with the image. Like it was more to it. Like you could understand it more. Say, for instance, if you didn't come from the era of Forever My Lady, but I would say Laundromat band. And Forever My Lady, honestly, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, y'all. It's a little different because they had those interludes, those skits, which was very reminiscent of Mary J. 411.
Yeah.
And we love well, I keep saying we shy. Everybody in my damn era. And I just say it, all kind of make it. But to me, we came from that where it was the art of telling a story. Like paint that picture, bring me there with you in that energy. And albums were more, I guess, cohesive and more surrounded by a theme. Well, I mean, a lot of artists do that today too, but it's not necessarily the main thing like it used to be.
I think the bar was, especially in the 90s.
Right.
It was definitely the main thing was having an album that was a theme, and it was a big deal what your interludes were doing.
Was Uptown the label that introduced interludes to like our generation?
I would say they was the great merger of the hip hop and R&B with, like as I mentioned, with Mary J. They made it not like just for hip hop. It was like the merger. It's funny you point out. I don't know. They might have been the first people
because I feel like Bad Boy kind of took it after that and ran with it with all the
very good point.
So
they did it first.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
sure damn did.
Yeah.
Sure damn did.
You know what happened out with hip hop? We started getting, well, I don't want to say started getting, but there came a time where singers on hooks with rappers became so strong, like it is now, and like it always kind of resurfaces. We forgot that it came with R&B first with that whole.
Yeah.
But that was the thing about groups like Jodeci and like Mary. It was an infusion of hip hop anyway.
Yeah.
Coming up next on We Sound Crazy.
I thought it would have been cool that I had a song from Jagged Edge
Yeah.
and 112. I'm from Atlanta. It would have been like,
That would have been crazy.
But, you know, I didn't.
So you hear for the first time on the radio and you realize it wasn't you.
Right, and I couldn't believe it. I said, "Oh my lamb!" They gave the song to Keisha Cole.
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
Today's a new day. But where are my blue skies?
Life ain't perfect, but we're both. And I love you more after every song. With my whole heart. So in love. So in love.
Hey, besties.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling! From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher.
He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't it alone? Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul. Louder for the people in the back.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And you interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I don't think she would believe the amount of times that me and Claude play Laundromat.
You
all
lying
the
to
time.
me.
We play Laundromat
Weekly.
all the time.
I know nobody like to talk about Robert.
Let's talk about Robert.
But Mr. Kelly himself is why he wanted to work with me. He specifically said that he really loved my tone.
Yeah, it was great.
And he actually liked my songwriting. He was like, I want to work with her, even though Jive at the time, they do that anyway. Jive, you working with her, you working with everybody. We all working with each other for the most part. But I was very much honored that he said that.
It's a tone. It's a tone thing, and I mean it's on all your records. But
thank you.
It's funny that before we started the show, Phil, what were you playing before at the top of the show?
The Minnie Riperton?
Minnie Riperton, right? Mm-hmm. And you said I don't know why I played it, right? But there's something about your tone. It reminds me of Minnie Riperton and Denise Williams.
That's what my first manager said to me. That's crazy.
And that's like there's lots of copycats of other things, but that's the thing that either you just have that tone or you don't have that tone.
Thank you.
And so
I love my tone too.
Nice. I love my tone.
But I do. I love my tone.
But it's there's a way that you float on records that's unique.
Mm-hmm.
And I give that once again back to Robert. He sung that mug down, and I watched him sing it and come up with it or whatever, and then I just went over what he did and sung it out. I love Laundromat because to me, of course, it's a tale as old as time about you lying cheese son of a, but the arrangement to me is crazy. And the melody, he was always great at singing a story you could see. But the melodies, and for me, I'm, as you can see, kind of like all over the place. So to stay there and be sweet was a little challenging for me because I'm like, okay, when do we jump it up?
You take it to church.
And but that teacher taught me a different type of control as a singer. And I give him that all day.
When he sang it to you, did you know that was going to be a hit?
No, but I was glad it was different. Because I'm like, I'm different as well. He gave me something unique. I thought, of course, a story we all familiar with, this life. Yeah. And to make it something like themed like that and call it lingerie, it was like, first when you see it, like, what is this song about?
Yeah.
It was just really cool to me. And I didn't know people would like it. I loved it. And I was like, just grateful I had a song like this in my catalog. Like, when anybody could sing it, even if it's not like, oh, I love this person's voice. When anybody can sing a song and it's still a hit, that means it's a hit.
Yeah. So speaking of a hit, I'm going to take you back 20 years.
Oh,
I met you 20 years ago. So I was managing Deron Jones at the time, who was the producer and co-writer of the song with Q Parker. And I remember I remember your version of that song.
You do?
I do. I was there.
Oh,
I was out back doing something I shouldn't have been doing. I think it was a smoke break or something. But I remember and I'm trying to find the demo now because I have
Oh my lamb, I can't.
I have the demo. I have the demo. I have Nivea's version, and then I have, of course, Keisha's first version. Yeah. Because Keisha's first version literally was very similar to your version, I'll say.
I think the finished one is very similar. I mean, I haven't heard the other one. Keisha did her thing for sure, but it's definitely, and this is no shade because I have songs, many artists have several songs you'll hear and it's like, that shit hits, and you sing it down, like I just said about Laundromat. You sing it down just like that. And hell, sometimes you even have that person who demoed it or whatever, a reference to track, vocals still on it. I have like 5 of those. But that was fire because Q and Deron literally was sitting down, writing it as we went. It was like a freestyle, did that mug down that day. We did it in that day, kind of freestyle the end, which was my favorite part. And I haven't heard that whole since. We did this in like 03, 04. And the next thing I know, this had to be after I had my twins. So I'm 3 kids in. 06 coming out of Walmart or some shit. And I cut on the radio and I'm like, oh my God, my song. I'm like, my song on the radio. And then she started singing. I'm like, that's not me. What the f-? And then I found out about when Jive unfortunately passed on the hit. Yes. I didn't know where it happened with that song. Yeah, Jive, so I heard it on the radio.
Yeah, Jive was, we were dealing
2006.
I forget the A&R at the time, but it was somebody in the A&R team at Jive that basically was like, oh no, we're working, Nivea's working with R. Kelly and Justin Timberlake.
They said we had too many songs already in that vein, which is crazy because that would have been fire on Complicated. It was like, we already got Complicated, we already got da-da-da-da. That would have been swell, but you know, I was like, you know, taking it and count my blessings. And I was like, all right, fine. I wish I had fought a little harder for that record. Because I loved it. And me, Q, and Deron had great energy.
Yeah.
And I thought it, honestly, this might sound a little whatever, but I don't care. I thought it would have been cool that I had a song from Jagged Edge and 112. I'm from Atlanta. It would have been like,
that would have been crazy.
But, you know, I didn't get
so
to
you
do
hear for the
that.
first time on the radio, and that's when you realized it wasn't you on the song.
Right, and I couldn't believe it. I said, "Oh my lamb!" They gave the song to Keisha Cole, but I was just like frozen. And can you imagine? Like, I guess it had been like 3 or 4 years, and I didn't even have my version. So, and I was like singing it. We were like, "Oh, she kept that." Okay, we did it because I couldn't believe it. And then now every time I hear it, I just be like stuck in, and everybody be like singing and don't know the story behind it. So I'd be like, on the inside, like, this is my song.
Yo,
it's such an awkward.
That's some story. Like when you're in the music business and you go through a lot of stuff, the radio ain't the same.
No,
or sometimes shows it the same
because
you be like, that ain't fun for me.
Right. You have
Everyone's
so
just
many
like,
memories or a story behind something. You see other people like having their own experience with it. It's just very,
it's weird, right?
It's weird as hell because I'll be in the bank and it might come, you know, it's just very weird.
Yeah, and you have a whole, and people jamming, you're like, that person owes me money.
Well, this wasn't no shady business, I will say. Like, everything they did, and Keisha bless, it's an anthem to this day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to Q, Deron, and Keisha. I love that song. Everybody love that song. It's a great record. Like I said, a hit is a hit. Anybody could have sung that would have went.
Yeah. True.
We sound crazy.
That's okay by a special guest this week, Nivea.
Yeah.
So, Nivea, Birdie told me that song was almost Sierra's song, okay?
Yes, ain't that something? I cannot hear Sierra on there. The beat, yeah, and the energy, of course. But yeah, we this was around when I first met Dream. And this song was supposed to be for J-Lo, y'all.
For J-Lo?
Yes, it's supposed to be for J-Lo. So there's I don't know what to call it. He do a lot of stuff now, but Vaughn introduced me to Dream. And he was like, yeah, he's doing this song for J-Lo. And we want you to just sing it and see how it sounds. This was my first time at Red Zone at the time. I don't know if it's still called that. I think Shakespeare was still there. I don't even remember. But anyway, I laid it down and Dream was like, man, this your energy. This is great. You know, he from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. So he felt like I was like good energy-wise on the record. And he was like, this your song. And it wasn't until it was already on my album about to come out. And they were like, we need to get her this song. We was like, oh, this is my single. This is my next single. Y'all said this, then complicated. And, you know, I'm glad I got it.
That's what's up, though.
And the Sierra got a whole slew of good Cracker B shit, so it didn't matter, though.
Right.
But yeah, that's that little story behind that.
That's the first time you met Dream?
Yes, that's the first thing we did together when I met him. Yeah, we met and like kind of immediately. He had just finished demoing that, and I just went in and.
Well, that led to beautiful things.
What is it?
I said that led
to glorious things.
Yeah.
3 of them.
3, that's what I'm saying. 3 glorious.
3 glorious things that came out of me. But yes. Baby, 04 was different. That year was different.
You say that was one of your, like, because you have those years that are like pinnacle years.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the years of life-changing events stick out and are prominent in your mind, but it's really like right before that. Mm-hmm. What year was that?
Yeah.
Or right before that, to me, it's kind of like where I look at it, it's like, wow, shit changed after that. And so that's why I say 04, because it really was after that.
Yeah.
But 04 was the year, baby, that you were moving forward and doing something in life. You don't know what's coming after that until it happens. It's like, that, if I had known, or I never knew this would have, I got so many of those moments. So,
I mean, you've been in the business for a long time and you've worn many hats and you've reinvented yourself. Songwriter, television star, artist, of course, businesswoman. So
I'm not done at all. I'm grateful to God that I got to come back and kind of continue and in newness and all the new things that exist now, being an older artist, getting to flourish yet again in this time. And it's like, okay, I can finish what I started. Because, of course, as creative people, it's never a one thing, baby. You want to do 800 things.
Yeah.
And if it makes sense, and God willing, I sure shall.
But it also gives you a lot of knowledge to give to artists who are coming up, because it ain't easy, and it's not getting easier.
And your damn self.
Yeah.
Like I would have this up years ago, or I wouldn't have even known what this meant or what I was doing. And I definitely have those stories as well. So I am grateful for each and every little thing that happened, because I can take that with me now and say, I know you ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah. Right. I was going to ask, what keeps you wanting to do it? Because we all know this business can just be a mess sometimes.
You know what it is? I think it's so, I guess, strange to say this. I have to remind myself this is a business.
Yeah.
Because I would do this for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what we all should be doing. Whatever you would do for free, that's what you're supposed to be doing. I'm fortunate enough, this is has created a career out of it, and I can make money off of it. And even when I left years ago, or took my break, or was being mom, I don't know that I would have never came back to, like, it's innate. Like I would have, and then you start to realize destiny is real, and it can go however, but you're gonna kind of be drawn to where you're meant to be drawn to. And I was gonna be in the line of entertainment and music, and I will be for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Coming up next on We Sound Crazy.
I don't know how not to love music. I can't help it. You put anything on. I listen to some station like at night. That mug be just like, ooh, ooh, oh. And be like, my kids like, what the? I'm like, it's therapeutic to me.
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
And I like it. Hey, so in love with my whole heart. Get what you done now. Ooh, what you done now. Show me what love's about. Show me what love's about. 'Cause you turn me out. Far away from here. Far away from here. Far away from here. Just jump in a taxi cab. Pack a bag and get away fast.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling! From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher.
He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone? Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul. Louder for the people in the back.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
So since I was 2, allegedly, I was always singing, and until somebody said, oh my God, that girl can sing, and I would freak out and shut the up. But I remember singing at like 5 and 6 and 7, of course, but always to my damn self. Did not want to sing for nobody until 14. And that's when I met my first manager, and he was like, you got it. You got it. We just got to figure out how to teach you how to perform, how to show other people, because I didn't want nobody to know. Like, look at me. And, I just had to work at coming out of that, learning how to entertain it. And really, for me, entertainment is just me being comfortable enough to be myself in front of you.
Yes.
And I found out I'm entertaining.
Very entertaining.
It is what it is. And you have to just be comfortable with that. As uncomfortable as it can be.
That's actually the hardest thing to do.
Yes.
But that's really what being a great artist on stage is being able to forget everything else and just be yourself.
Like, bruh, this is it.
Back in those days before you had your own songs, what were your favorite songs to sing?
Oh, my lamb child, Mariah Carey, down. I was the Vision of Love, Hero to Death, Vanishing, that whole album. You would have thought I was being paid to learn those songs and sing them from 7 to 12 years of age every single day. I would say, starting with her, she had the biggest impacts on me musically as a young person, but of course, that varied, and it went from, like I said, Mary J. to Faith Evans. I love Amia LaRue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love her to death.
That's that tone again.
Baby. Ice cream.
That tone.
And, like I said, I grew up on BB and CC Winans. That is just Regina Bell. Anita Baker.
People don't talk enough about
Gaye.
Regina Bell.
But my dad was a rock head. So he played the guitar and the piano and the tuba and a bunch of, but mainly the guitar. So we always right now he'll just pick up a guitar. We'll just make something right now. Like that's just was the everyday regular. That's like a conversation. So I got a lot of classic rock music in me. Like I got my huge Bee Gees and Allman Brothers Band, you name it.
Allman Brothers.
I mean, it's a lot
things that would surprise you. I would never have guessed that Nivea loves the Allman Brothers.
I love so many artists. I can even think my daddy loves Peter Frampton. And of course, the legendary Jimi Hendrix was his favorite. I mean, there's a long list. So my mom was like gospel, jazz, R&B. He was rock, a little bit of country. He could get a little bit of country, but he was straight rock and pop. And so I got a love for all music. You put on some Caribbean music right now, I'm gonna go crazy. I don't know what none of them dances called. I don't know how to speak it or that. But you would think, honey, I will get into it. I don't know what it is.
You feel the music,
Yes, and that range is like, I give that to Atlanta as well. Like we was on the radio, you're gonna hear Sade to Freddie Jackson to my mother's favorite singer was Luther. I never not heard Luther Vandross. So I go think of Luther in my head right now, not the new one. I'm talking about the old. But I think that's so interesting how that's resurfaced though. Like after all these, I'm like, wow, y'all finally getting to know Luther Vandross. Damn, all this time. But it's just a lot of music. I sometimes stumble with what I like or telling people, like, what's your list? I don't know, child. Well, I cut on some Lenny Kravitz and then cut on the Migos. Like, I'm everywhere. Like, literally, I'm going to listen to Joan Jett and then Amy Winehouse, and then I'm going to switch it to some... I love Samara Joy.
Samara Joy.
I mean, so like, I don't know how not to love music. I can't help it. You put anything on. I listen to some station like at night. That mug be just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And be like, my kids like, what the f? I'm like, it's therapeutic to me, bro.
Jungle sound.
It's just be sounds you'll hear. Not ASMR. Like it'll really be like a beat of weird. And I'll be like zoned out. I'm gonna find the music. I find music in all sounds. If somebody talking a lot, I do it. My kids all the time. Mama, can you go to the? I'm like, girl, that was a bar, girl. You can hear, and they do it too. We hear sounds. If something falls and make a certain sound, I will mimic, sing it, or mimic it. Yes, you know what I mean? I was with the Dungy family first for a minute. I was like 15. I met Rico Wade and Raymond and Ray and I'm thinking about Ramon. Ray, Ramon, Sleepy, And they was like, oh, yeah, we want you. We'll work with you. Call me Dungeon Princess. I did some stuff on Cool Breeze. I don't know if y'all know who Cool Breeze is. Cool Breeze first album, ASAP.
Yes,
and
yes,
that's how I met Corrupt at the Dungeon. Shout out to Corrupt. We did a song together too. But Big Rube, Marquez, who wrote a lot of stuff over there.
Wow.
What's the guy name? I worked with him a lot. But anyway, we would be in the dungeon. Like, that was my routine, like, of going, after school, to sitting in the dungeon, and child, they know how to put a beat on loop. You gonna hear that for 5 days. And, but, it taught you how to embed yourself in the song. And it taught me how to become a songwriter, how to create, and how to basically, as a vocalist and a writer, you become an additional instrument.
Yes.
And they would do that too. Over as the days passed, now we adding a drum in there. We adding a horn or whatever. And so I was always into music that build, and they were producers and songwriters that did that as well. So I credit them a lot with shaping how I feel like songs should be structured, or if you're trying to go that deep, because sometimes nowadays it's like 2 sounds and da-da-da, and that might stop for, for that moment, for them 2 minutes, and that's all you need it for. Because music is for everything, I believe. And so after that, then I went over to Noontime. After my manager shiestied out that deal, went to another deal he shiestied out of at Noontime. I met Noonie and Chris Higgs and Ryan Glover, and they were like, oh, we like her. He said, that's why I made Jagged Edge and Brian Cox. And they had a lot going on over there, honey. Sarah and Teddy Bishop. It was a lot of producers and songwriters over there working. And so we was basically building this 36, 38 song demo around working in Atlanta. That's how I got my record deal. But Don't Mess with My Man and a lot of songs that was on my first album was on my demo. So they was like, how can we not sign her?
Got you.
Well, actually, they was hating, but the owner was like, how can we not sign her? And it was interesting. So that song, when I would go into anybody's office and they're like, okay, sing just like this, what you got? Stand right in the middle of the floor. And I sung that a cappella every time.
Looking In is such a great song.
Yes.
From Mariah.
I'm 14 to 18 years old. I sung Looking In.
So how do we get to the Mystical record? Because that was the first time I heard your voice. And that you talked about the tone earlier. And I remember probably looking at, I forget what video show it was, but I was just like, it says featuring Nivea.
I was just very much, like I think I feel all the time, shocked and blessed. Because it was just a hook. Like, this was around the time when it was just starting for like labels. Like I said, Jive was a label that was, had a plethora of artists. Okay, R. Kelly, you working with Britney, you working with Justin, you working with Nick, you working with that's how it kind of went. So same as for production. Like, you would get a production team, maybe they would do most of your records, or at least 2 to 5 songs. And the Neptunes, they were coming in new, and they had already done a couple records with Mystical. He was done with the project. Shake It Fast was doing his thing. And Khalees was supposed to do Danger, the hook. I don't know what happened with that, but it was like, throw the new girl on it, basically. And I thought, okay, I'm singing. I just got signed in the jobs. And I was like, okay, I'll do the hook. I went in with Pharrell, and he was like singing this weird-ass note. I don't know. It was so weird to me when we was doing it. I was like, because it was like a minor ass. It was weird. But now I hear it, of course, years later. But at first it was like, what the is this bendy ass note? But that's the genius of Pharrell. Shout out Pharrell. Love Pharrell. But anyway, long story short, that was that. So I thought. And this was when DJs broke records. And they was spinning Danger in the clubs. And then they was like, we got to do a video. Got to put singing. I was like, oh, you never did no video for going on. But I was excited, and it still did what it did, and I still thought it was going to be minute, but to me it was such a big deal that they said featuring Nivea. It was like, Brian even got no verse. It's just the same but and people still to this day, I never thought that hook would be so prominent in that record and memorable to people, but I'm just grateful. I'm like, child, know how that happened, but shout out to the DJs, and
that was a huge record.
Huge.
I love it. I still be busting it out on stage sometimes.
Coming up next on We Sound Crazy.
I wanted Nivea on R&B Divas, so
that would have been great.
It would have been amazing.
I was about to do it.
It was close.
And
after the break on We Sound Crazy.
Today's a new day. But where are my blue I love you more after every so in love with my whole heart. So in love, so in love.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up.
You
interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
Like it's a spiritual moment.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
It's this song me and Wayne did 100 years ago. And it wasn't until I was married and having kids with Dream that I heard it on, this was before YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was in Walmart. Child, she's like, well, it was a Walmart where we stayed at. That's why I was always there. But anyway, somebody was coming to me, I like that song. I was like, got no song with him. And they was like, that she feeling me. And I was like, I was so just mortified because I'm like screaming this name, Weezy. And I hated it, but I love the verses and I like the song overall. But I was like, how the hell did you hear that? And they was like, it's on YouTube. I'm like, what the fuck is YouTube? This was like MySpace days.
Yeah.
Or the end of it, I guess you could say. And I was like, what is YouTube? And I had to go on there, child, and I heard the song. I said, I don't know how this came out. And me and Wayne weren't in contact at times, so like I could call him and ask him or whatever. But yeah, child.
So now you've done some television work as well.
Oh, my lamb.
Compared to your, because now I'm really understanding how much music is in your blood and your bones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So compare TV to music.
Well, here's the thing. I've only done 3 shows, y'all. That's not say I did like a plethora. Well, they was unique and they all right. Take that back. The first show was a musical show, which is why I was interested in doing it. Carlos King was like, I want to do something different. I want to put girls together. At first, it was supposed to be all girls who never been in the group. Turned out I was the only one that ain't never been in the group. Right. But I was interested because it was music, because I was about to do R&B Divas some years prior.
That was also, remember that? Yes, because that's another touch point with us, because I wanted Nivea on R&B Divas, so
that would have been great.
It would have been amazing.
I was about to do it.
It was close.
And I think at the time I had my oldest sister kind of playing. I didn't have a manager at the time because I was not doing music. I was Mama City. And I had her kind of stand to be our manager for it. And I remember I was at her house and we had a camera set. I was doing the audition or whatever. And child, something in me was like, I'm scared. I didn't want to be on television because I know I really say what's on my mind. That's cool.
Earlier,
I was like, oh my lamb, my kids little. They gonna be like, they already jaw drop at home. I just wasn't prepared of what I may do and say on camera, on TV. And then I've watched reality TV all these years. I'm like, Lord, I'm so glad they do it. Mind You, Love Hip Hop call every year, y'all. Every year since they've existed.
Really?
And I almost did it once. I got all the way to meeting with Mona. And I was like, I can't do it. I'm going to have to go.
You just didn't have...
My spirit said no.
Yeah.
Well, they've wanted you since the very
every
first.
year, hell, they call this year. We be laughing. They'll call again. Shout out to Love Hip Hop. I watch all of them, but I'm a fan, but I don't want to be on it.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all can have me in as a guest. I might just be sitting in the car in the studio. I love Brooke Valentine. I'll be sitting in her section. Hey, girl. But I don't want to. I don't.
You don't want none of that smoke.
But the encore was great, and I told Carlos, I was like, you were the person. I was like, man, I'm jealous that Nivea did that instead of R&B Divas. But
I wanted
Encore,
to do it.
It was a great show. I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was such a cool concept. I can't wait till they flip it and do it with dudes if they do that.
Yeah.
But now, y'all, this was in the pandemic, child. We was really locked in this house for 30 days. No in and out. The camera people were double masked. We couldn't even see them people. And then me being first TV like I'm doing, y'all, I was like, they was like, you can't look at the cameraman, bro. And I was like, hey, y'all. Oh, okay. I don't know how to do this.
I didn't realize that was your first time.
That was my first TV ever.
Wow.
I didn't know what was going on. It was crazy. And then from there, Will Packer, thank you, Lord. He was
Shout
like,
out to Will. He sat on that same couch.
He sat right here. Yeah.
Rich Buddha! Give us some of that rich juice. But now, yes, lay down and now. Thank you, Lord. You covered. But now he said, I want you to come. I want to do a show, maybe like a dating show. I just want you to be how you was. I watched the encore. You are you. And it was hilarious. And I loved your energy. And I was like, TV again? I don't know how to be on no TV. It was just weird to me. And yet again, something I never done before. But it was also a space I was in my love life where I'm like, I want my next and last husband. So I wanted to do something in action to put that energy in the universe. And I was like, why not? Come to find out, you on the show with a bunch of people who just want to be on TV, face ass. I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing still. I want to be on TV.
So you were actually looking for...
I was looking for love. I wanted a real thing, and people just wanted to show up for the lenses. And that was interesting to me. But I was like, okay, well, thank you for the check. Learning lesson, and I was real as fuck on that bitch. Like, I was really like going, I was like, damn, I really can't play off, can I? And my kids be like, why are you yourself in front of the world, mama? My oldest son can't believe it. Chris be like, mama, I just watched this interview. What is wrong with you? You are really yourself. Yes. And I think it goes back to that inner child where I was shy and scared. Now, whatever, and I don't even like to say the word anxiety no more, but whatever that is makes me more myself so that I can be comfortable, even however crazy I look or something. You know, and that's just, it is what it is. But I think that's God in itself. God can't work through nothing that ain't authentic. And if you be yourself, even in whatever that is you want to label that as, God gonna work through that. You're going to be blessed through being you.
Oh, my lamb.
Oh, my lamb. I know,
I feel like that's your thing.
She got a little merch.
She got merch.
A little merch.
What's the origin of that?
Oh, my lamb. Oh, my lamb. Oh, my lamb. That is terrible, y'all. So I've been saying this shit since I was 15, bruh. So we got almost 30 years in the making of me saying this. My oldest sister, Ava, she went to Mobile, Alabama. She was studying, working at a paper mill. And she was there. We went with her for like a month out there. And she came back, she kept saying, oh, my lamb. I was like, shut the I couldn't stand it, and I picked at her so much. I started saying it, and I was like, oh, I can't stop saying it. It was driving me crazy. But, you know, I forgot about it. She don't even say no more, and I've been saying it ever since. And I didn't think nothing of it till TV. And people was like, what? What did you just say? And I'm like, what'd I say? And I'm like, what? And I'm like, I'm like, I didn't think it was a big deal. But yeah, it's like, oh my God, I say, oh my lamb. It is what
That's your thing.
So we got some hats and some hoodies and some sweats on the way.
Oh my lamb.
Y'all be able to purchase that. Cool colors, but all black as well. If y'all want to.
I like the green.
I call it ice cream.
I like
ice cream. A sherbet.
A little sherbet.
A sorbet for you boots.
As I'm talking to you and I'm catching your personality, the two things that I think about immediately is, first of all, you should definitely be doing some comedic stuff.
Oh wow! Why do people say that? Here's the thing. I've always wanted to write like for TV, like a sitcom. Child, I tried to write like a little scene. That took forever, bro, to get to the punchline. And girl, damn, we 20 pages in. Yeah, so I feel like being like a stand-up, you have to really like hone that craft. You got to practice that, and I'm into it, Lord knows. I love Eddie Murphy.
I can see you in a sitcom or
bad,
I'm saying, I can see you in a sitcom or a comedic movie.
Love it, but I don't think I could. I
think you could do it.
And
the second thing I think you could do is like voiceover stuff, like
I would love to do voiceovers.
Cartoons.
Oh my child.
Because I can hear all the voices.
I agree.
Yes, and you haven't even heard all the voices. You got it. There's a lot of voices up in there. That don't sound right, but y'all get a lot of smother.
All the character work you could do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I feel like you in. Oh, never mind, not like that, but he's in my aura. God, I'm sorry. But you get me. I feel like he got me with that because I have so many character voices, y'all, and I'm like a cartoon fanatic. I wanted my kids to do voiceovers too. I still want them to.
What's my girl who from Different World who's did that?
Cree Summers. I love her. I follow her on Instagram. I mean, I don't know her personally.
That's what I'm saying. Cree Summers vibe. You can be doing all that kind of stuff.
Yes, I would love to.
Shout out Cree Summers.
Shout out to Cree Summers, bro, with the hats.
Awesome.
I love her.
Yeah. But yeah, I can see it. But definitely that in comedy.
Yes, I would love to.
I just wanted to turn on one day and watch like
I see Abbott Elementary. I can see
Abbott Elementary.
Why am I so late on Abbott? I gotta watch it. That's sad.
I wanted to turn one day and be Tammy's best friend on what's the name show? It's Miss Pat show.
Oh yeah,
Pat? Oh my, Miss Pat's outrageous. But I'm all for it. I'm open to it. It's just that somebody approached me about talking about some stand up. I ain't got them kind of. If I tried to tell a joke, everybody would go to sleep.
Yo. Stand-up is another kind of, like, that's...
Yeah, that's not...
Yeah, that's different.
Like, going on stage to sing, we do it, it's hard, but to get people to laugh, that's scary.
That's why I be telling people, my kids be crying, dying, but that's because I'm not trying. Baby, if she tried, crickets. Nobody would be smiling and laughing.
Coming up next on We Sound Crazy.
Let's start with Regina Bell or Anita Baker.
Oh my lamb, hell no. I'm not killing now one of them. I would never. That's blasphemy.
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
And I like it. Hey, so in love with my whole heart. Get what you done.
Jump in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast. I've been alone.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you.
I was lost.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
Let's play a game of Keep or Kill.
I do. Keep or kill? Damn.
Let's play a game because I think you can keep it real with us.
I sure shall.
You know the rules. We're just gonna throw out two options. You gotta keep one and kill one, right?
Oh.
Let's
Don't get me in trouble now.
Let's start with Regina Bell or Anita Baker.
Oh my lamb, hell no. I'm not killing now one of them. I would never. That's blasphemy.
She got a little bit mad about a little pissed off about it.
Because to me, it's two different things.
Yeah.
My mom always said Anita sounds she dip snuff, whatever that is. But I love Anita roaring all. And Regina Bell, baby, have y'all heard that? What the song with people praise A Whole New World?
A Whole New World.
And baby, come to me. Anyway, they had two different types of enunciations, two different categories. Never. I want killing. They survive. They will survive.
They will survive.
They are two top of the icebergs for me as female vocalists.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, I mean, they are top for me.
Monica or Ciara?
That's up. Y'all trying to me up in this. I don't want to kill nobody.
Which is your preference? Your preference. It could be your preference today.
My preference.
Whether it's their catalog, is their impact on music, or how they inspired you, whatever your criteria.
You know what? Honestly, kind of jump all over the place because I love my favorite Monica song. People might not agree. I'm obsessed with Missy Elliott, so. It's what's it, silly of me? That song. That song on is everything, but I love around here. That's Atlanta and she bodied that and Body Party. So it kind of jumps for me.
So you gotta pick one.
I ain't finna do this to me. Hell no.
Right. We're gonna stay in ATL then.
No.
Jagged Edge or 112. See.
To me, that's two different films. Here y'all go with this. I'm going to say Jagged Edge because I'm a little rough around the edge.
Okay. All right.
That's the only reason why, because they both still give sexy, up-tempo, and slow.
Yeah.
They both still, they kind of mirrored each other, but with different damn voices, in my opinion.
Okay.
But Jagged Edge is definitely a little, knock all this over more energy. Then 112 would be like, no, we're not. I don't know. I go with both.
To put it back in place, like
yeah,
we're gonna
right.
keep everything
See,
where
I'm
it is.
going, so we're not just over. I'll fix it back. But I connect.
That's a perfect description. That makes so much sense.
Exactly.
That's also Jodeci and Boyz II Men.
Exactly. With both, bro. Boyz II Men. Oh my God.
Okay.
Boyz II Men was a big thing for me, even though I'm a huge Jodeci fan. Shout out to One Yay though. One Yay, baby.
Yeah, he can sing.
So if you had to do Jagged Edge or Jodeci, which one would you pick?
Jodeci, because I'm biased. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Time is slipping away from, and that I don't give a give me Casey and JoJo any day. I don't care. Time. I don't care. I'm biased. So certain people I'm just gonna be like, I don't care if they're eating frogs. That one, I'm still on, and I'm gonna stick beside them.
ATL.
Baby.
LaFace or So Def?
Oh my lamb. Y'all are brutal. Y'all are some serious music.
Oh yeah.
Y'all are getting in that bone gristle. That's hard too because LaFace, that's what I grew up on. My favorite songwriter ever is Babyface.
Okay.
And So Def is brought me up with the sound. Like, I mean, I was a huge Chris Cross fan. Like, I mentioned Escape. So I don't know, JD. Meet me at the McDonald's parking lot. I'm a little part of that too.
Yeah.
So I would honestly still say LaFace. I just come from too much of Tony, the Babyface, Toni Braxton, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's just
Tony.
molded the little me.
Yeah.
So, and that's the base. That foundation is everything. I could never deny the magic that was made through LaFace.
Yeah.
Whitney or Mariah?
Don't play them kind of games around here. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. A little treacherous, too.
Yo.
I'm gonna have to Whitney her down, even though Mariah was my favorite singer most of my entire damn life.
Yeah.
Whitney reminded me of the family or the bloodline I came from. It was a more of a familiar tone and voice to me. Not that she wasn't majestic in all her right, but Mariah was intriguing to me because she started to do with her vocals. I didn't necessarily grow up hearing people do, playing with her falsetto, going from full to like just doing trickery with her voice. And it's honestly how I trained myself as a singer, straight from Mariah Carey's first 2 albums. But I will say this, as I have matured as a woman and a vocalist, I've only grown to appreciate Whitney even more. I'll listen to Whitney now and be like, damn, it really was. Not that I didn't know that then. I don't know. It's something about it hitting different the older I get. And I think it's because I naturally am just connected more to how somebody, it's like if you stump your toe right now, pain is pain, right? And you gonna like, oh, that must have hurt, didn't it? But sometimes you're gonna hear like, I know that hurt. It's just certain sounds you really connect with in a different level, and I feel like that about Whitney. So I would have to go there naturally, but Mariah kind of birthed my throat. I know that sounds weird, but
Brandy or Jasmine Sullivan?
Brandy or Jasmine Sullivan?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This ain't right. This is not right. First of all, Jasmine Sullivan, God is clearly just sitting in her throat, sipping daiquiris on a tropical island. So I don't even understand
God is sitting in Jasmine's throat, sipping daiquiris.
Now you got to flip flop. You let that little back flap go back. He is over there chilling in that throat.
I am screaming.
I don't understand how anyone can compare to Jasmine Sullivan, and I'm not even being funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. I wouldn't even put nobody next to Jasmine outside of Kim Burrell.
Okay, that's fair.
Or one of the Clark sisters or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna take it at
or Kiki Wyatt.
Or Kiki Wyatt.
Kiki's crazy.
Kiki's crazy.
She's crazy.
Kiki crazy.
Kiki's crazy. And that's when she's choosing to show you in camera. What does it sound like off camera?
Right.
Now Kiki can sing anything. And
anything.
Like and like we've spent time together where she can do Mariah.
She can do anything. You can tell. I can tell. She
can do Karen.
Exactly. I can tell that she ain't even showed that.
She can do country.
I ain't even showed it. Not in full life. She just be playing, bro.
She's cold.
Right.
Yeah.
So I those are like God voices to me. I don't compare them to anybody, but I'm a big Brandy fan. Don't play. Yeah. Full Moon, don't play with me on Full Moon. I mean, what's the one after Full Moon?
Aphrodisiac.
Oh my God.
That one just took you out.
But Jasmine.
I just keeping Jasmine.
You like being
I'm gonna take it ATL one more time. Outkast, AT-Aliens, or Aquemini. Which album?
I would definitely say Aquemini. AT-Aliens, I love the music.
Yeah.
I love the music, but Aquemini definitely gave you the development of both artists. Because I'm a huge Andre 3000 fan, but I like Big Boy too. I like both of them, and I like both of them as a group. Aquemini got to show their development.
That's good.
But the production on mother ATL made you think you was a pimp, and you wasn't. you had an old school outside doing something
and didn't
on the corner, and you wasn't. You was in the kitchen making some eggs. But
Queen's Court or the Encore?
Oh my lamb, that's totally different. I would say the Encore just because it was and we didn't have to be locked down with a bunch of bitches for 30 days. But I don't know. I would say the Encore, honestly, more so because I don't know. That's a hard one because they both had their ups and downs. For me, it was Encore because I think I was more so excited to work with a group of females and how we could do it. And I was glad to just do a little in the background, girl, because I've always been a solo artist.
We love you, Nivea. Thank you, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nivea. You coming back. You coming back.
You coming back. We sound crazy. We out here till next week, y'all. Be safe.
Peace.
My gosh, did friends Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish announce that they're making had a baby together? Speaking of babies, Michael Blackson is in hot water over his comments to his baby mother. We got that tea for you.
And August 5th is a day for the history books, and we'll tell you why. And the Side Dish family had some extracurricular fun last Friday night, and we're giving you all that tea and so much more. Welcome to Side Dish.
We're going over Friday. I can't believe it.
Because it took us that long to recuperate, recover, and get all details and faculties in order to be able to recant the information that happened.
There's some of it. Some of it's got to stay there in Friday, in the safe space that Friday was.
Yes.
As you guys know, here at Side Dish, we're more than an appetizer when it comes to pop culture.